Okay, this just in. Donald Trump being a dirty damn cocksucker. He's announced that they're running a program. It's like the Little Overachievers grant program for cities that want to test out the New World Order and be spitting examples of how great it could be. So he's giving away millions of dollars to any cities who want to start the process of becoming a surveilled state and having the finger up their ass of the DOJ. Now, I don't know who's going to apply for this first, but there's some stipulations. You got to let ICE do their shit. You got to do everything the DOJ tells you to do. You got to be under federal control, and they're going to be the ones who are going to implement all this shit. They're going to be doing everything for you and hiring lots of police and lots of drones and lots of Palantir and everything like that. It's going to be amazing, right? That's what he says. So let's see this right here. This is his little prep speech, hype speech, get everyone going for it. His little cheerleader. Rah, rah, rah.
From the very first day I took office, our administration has waged the most successful war on crime in American history. Last year, the murder rate saw the single largest decline ever recorded, falling to the lowest level in 125 years. We've reduced the fentanyl coming across our border by 60%, from Washington to Memphis to New Orleans to our southern border. We are restoring law and order to America. Now we're taking our next big step to defend public safety in America. At my direction, the Department of Justice is beginning what we're calling the Model Cities Initiative to slash violent crime in major metropolitan areas all across our country. In selected cities, the Department of Justice will provide $300 million in grants to hire police officers, modernize equipment, provide training, and improve law enforcement. This historic funding will go to confronting substance abuse, preventing youth crime, and combating repeat offenders. In short, we're committed to making historic investments in improving the quality of life of city residents nationwide. For the next 90 days, any city or local government representing a population of more than 100,000 people can apply to take part in this exciting new program. It's amazing. Tell your local representatives to apply now by going to www.justice.gov/grants. With your help, we will put more police on our streets, and we will put dangerous criminals behind bars where they belong, and we want to keep them there. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good time. You're amazing people.
Anyway, so that's our president getting you hyped for the New World Order. Model cities. You know why they call them model cities, right? The Model Cities program? Because they're going to be modeling the rest of the world off these cities. They're implementing a few new things using some technology that they tested out on the Palestinians. Palantir, extender drones, that kind of shit. Just the regular old stuff, just to keep you safe. Surveillance. So any city who's completely okay with getting, a DOJ federally backed program implemented that floods your city with law enforcement and sticks drones and surveillance units up each asshole of every single person in the city to monitor their goddamn bowel movements and their anywhere from that to their fucking candy bar choice to who they want to fuck on the weekends. It's everything. So there are going to be cameras everywhere. Extra police, probably trained by the ADL. That'll be lovely. Just be a big fucking circle jerk of police and cameras up everyone's ass going, hey, who's being an anti-Semite? Who's doing it? Ah! Yeah, because everyone else be damned, right? Fuck them. But, so that's their thing. But there's this really interesting clause on there. You should take a look at this. So it had this little happy clause in it right here. Okay, it says enforcing where necessary, adopting standards that address individuals who are a danger to themselves or others and suffer from serious mental illnesses or substance use disorder, or who are living on the streets and cannot care for themselves through assisted outpatient treatment or by moving them into, oh, okay. Yeah. Or who are living on the streets or cannot care for themselves through assisted outpatient treatment or by moving them into treatment centers or other appropriate facilities via civil commitment or other available means for the maximum extent permitted by law. Let's read that again. Enforcing and, where necessary, adopting standards that address individuals who are a danger to themselves or others and suffer from serious mental illnesses or substance use disorder, or who are living on the streets and cannot care for themselves through assisted outpatient treatment or by moving them into treatment centers or other appropriate facilities via civil commitment or other available means to the maximum extent permitted by law. Now, if that's not a bunch of vague fucking bullshit, I don't know what is. So this basically says that if you're on the streets, if you have a substance use disorder, which how many people have one of those, right? How many people have been homeless even for a day? Now, or cannot care for themselves. What does that mean? Cannot care for... I used to be an alcoholic. They say once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic, but I don't really feel that way. But when I was an alcoholic, I drank like a motherfucker to the point where I could not care for myself, and I was homeless because of it. I was dirty. I was smelly. I slept places that were weird. I got in trouble. I trespassed. I got in fights. I did all kinds of weird, crazy shit. Now, if this law existed then, I had mental health disorders too. Yeah, exactly. They could scoop my ass up and take me out to fucking Guantanamo Bay for all I know. Stuff me away in there for the maximum extent of the law. What's the law? That's frightening. So they're just going to be going around picking people off the streets. Like people who don't have family, they're out there walking around talking to themselves. They can just scoop them up and be like, they're a danger to themselves and others. And if that doesn't work, they smell like booze. They got a drug problem. Or if that doesn't work, they can't take care of themselves. Look, the bitch is dirty. She's got dirty feet, fucking long toenails. She's talking to herself. Get her out of here. The rich people don't want to see these fucking vagabonds on the street anymore. So they're going to go through with a giant fucking vacuum cleaner run by the DOJ with all their new police, and they're going to start sucking up people who look slightly crazy, who are homeless, who can't take care of themselves, who maybe have a substance problem. I don't know. But it looks pretty sketch, and then they're going to fly them out to the middle of the fucking ocean and probably drop them in it. Maximum extent of the law. We don't know the extent of the law. Where's the verbiage on that? I don't know. So, this is crazy shit. Donald Trump is like, I swear to God, this guy, I don't even know who he's about. Like, who's this guy for anymore? Like, it's like he just says shit and people are like, why are you doing that? What? Why? Who's benefiting from all this? Yeah, it's like, yeah, just gonna go do this thing. Everyone's going, no, why are you doing this? I don't know. It's like some reason. He has no fucking clue. Actually, he does have a clue, but if you want to get all conspiratorial on it, you don't really have to. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, dude's fucking making moves for the New World Order. That's what it is. This is a practice run for that. These cities, the model cities, they're called model cities because they're going to be a model for what's to come. Yay. So I recommend, I've been researching this a lot. Politics, we're out. We don't have democracy anymore. We're not going to vote our way out of this shit. Not going to happen. Let them go. They know that the United States is down. They know it's going to stay down, and they're going to fucking suck the last little drips out of it. Yeah. And then they're going to draft all of us. They're going to send us all to the Middle East to clear the fucking last countries out of there. Syria, Egypt, Turkey, Iran. They're going to set up a puppet government in Iran that's run by Jews, Israeli Zionists, whatever you want to call them. And they're going to lock down the Strait of Hormuz. They're going to run that. They're probably going to start charging China a fucking boatload and Russia a boatload. But Russia has their own ship, so whatever. Russia will be getting punished somehow by the Israelis. You can bet on that because they were giving some coordination. They're giving some coordinates and some information to the Iranians at the beginning of the war? I think so. But that's fine. Fuck it. I mean, I agree. I think the fucking Iranians should win this. I think Russia should lend the Iranians a nuke. Let's shut this whole fucking thing down. Yeah. Bibi Netanyahu's real afraid of the Iranians getting a nuke. So somebody fucking give him one. It'll stop the entire project dead in its fucking tracks. You know why? Because we don't invade countries that have nukes, do we? Do you ever see the United States fucking with North Korea? No. Do you ever see the United States or Israel fucking with China? No. Do you ever see the United States or Israel fucking with India? No. Who do we fuck with? We fuck with countries without bombs, without nukes. That's who we fuck with. So as soon as the Iranians get a goddamn nuclear weapon, like Netanyahu's been accusing them of years, and get the fuck out of the nuclear proliferation treaty, which I think they already bounced out after this last little this last little scourge of peace talks that the Israelis blew right through. Fucking peace talks. Shit. I'm trying to genocide the Lebanese too. We're not even done in Gaza. We gotta hurry up. We only have this much time before everyone gets wise to it and they start fucking coming down on us. So Lebanon, we still got Syria to go. We got Egypt to go. We got Turkey after that. We got a lot of people to kill. A lot of Semites to kill. Yeah, while claiming that if you come at us, you're being anti-Semitic. So don't be a bigot. Where was I at? Anyway, so yeah, that's a new law. This is what's going to go on. They're going to pick 3 to 5 cities. You better bet you hope you're not in one, because they're going to do that. You're going to have to follow all the guidelines of the DOJ and the feds, man. It's going to be bad news. So, anyway, like, subscribe. Gotta go. I'm Mr. Cox. That's me. Do this stuff right here. Please like and subscribe, because I think more people need to be. Oh, that's trippy. Man, I shouldn't have taken all those mushrooms earlier. Anyway, gotta go. Bye.